Hi everybody and welcome to Get Indie Gaming, where today we're looking at Wargames. Out yesterday, March 14th, where it's free online with advert support or via Steam for $2.99. It's the latest creation from her story creator Sam Barlow in collaboration with Echo Studio. So given the success of his previous work, this comes with high expectations. Wargames, no real connection to the 1983 movie of the same name, works like an interactive live TV show that follows the story of Kelly and a group of hacker activists as they morph from organising pranks to discovering and exposing clandestine government secrets. We see their lives on screen presented via their computer and phone cameras, which offers an intimate and personal window into their worlds as we explore the game's narrative. As perhaps you could expect, you play the game as you would watch any regular TV show. In this case, you're offered multiple visual feeds that resemble a live action show that play together all at the same time. Using your mouse, you drag one of these feeds to the centre of the screen, and by doing so you decide which piece of footage you want to focus on, while the others continue to play in the background in real time. While interactive TV inspired games are nothing new, by actively choosing which video feed you wish to focus on, Wargames will adapt Kelly's actions and personality according to your choices. Therein lies the gaming mechanic. Your selections impact and drive the story forwards, which is both clever and perhaps a little too subtle and understated in its execution. As we journeyed through the 6-part story and moved between the various feeds, we didn't get a feeling our choices were having an influence on the story or Kelly's personality as the events progressed. There's no feedback loop where you're able to pinpoint where your choice made the story branch from one timeline to the next. Come the end of each episode, there is an overview of where the narrative might have changed, although the cause and effect of your actions remain unclear throughout. Kelly comes across as a credible and plausible character, while at times dipping into central casting. The other fellas and ladies, well, they also come across as a little bit box-ticking at times and hit a few classic cliches. Amongst them we have the oddball high schooler, a pale girl in a darkened bedroom with tinges of green hair and oversized headphones, and we also have a horribly disingenuous news presenter. While some of the acting isn't as robust as it might have been, the dialogue between them is strongly written, which in turn drives the relationship within the story as it develops. Where Wargames does fall short, it does so in its discussion about issues and topics relevant in today's social media-led culture. The story begins with Kelly's team pranking an artist who's recently played before a war criminal, before quickly moving on into a story relating to her recently deceased mother, a high-ranking military official whose memory and actions are being used by different groups to support numerous and disparate viewpoints. From here we touch upon drone strikes, doxing and various other issues such as ethics behind the invasion of personal privacy for the benefit of the wider public. Sadly, the story jumps from topic to topic without getting into a deeper grip of them to undertake a decent analysis. Similarly, Kelly's team seems unstructured. They have no cohesiveness and no overarching ethos to their behaviour and seem driven by self-interests. As a concept, Wargames, from its interactive TV choice-driven gaming style, is a format we've found most interesting and would certainly like to see and feel more experiences like it. In this case, we return to speculating what changes our choices made to Kelly through the story as it developed. Perhaps additional playthroughs will make this more apparent, and yet we leave Wargames with the feeling we needed less subtlety in the implementation and more indication on the outcomes of your choices. This would offer a greater sense of involvement and investment within it that in turn would create a dynamic rather than a linear visual gaming experience. While Wargames doesn't quite deliver as best as it could, it's clever, perhaps too clever within its scope, which ultimately means it doesn't reach the heights of her story. That said, we would recommend taking a look at Wargames, especially the advert-supported free online version. We suspect a follow-up series to be on the cards and would very much welcome a second review into Wargames and the team of hackers therein. While perhaps falling short of its premise, we enjoyed our time with Wargames and hope you liked this little overview. And of course, links to the game can be found in the description below. Have you played Wargames? If so, what do you think? Please feel free to share your opinions here or via Twitter on the handle GetIndieGaming. Many thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you here again soon for more indie game videos.